Did you know that the rules surrounding the deductions and credits towards education are completely different if you're a W-2 employee versus an independent contractor, sole proprietor, or business owner? I want you to take a wild guess. Which one do you think is more favorable? And before I answer that, I want you to know that there are pages of rules that apply to each. So one is not easier than the other. They both have clearly defined requirements, but I'm going to give you a quick overview just to pique your curiosity and plant a seed. And I look forward to you examining your current situation and start to think how you can use the Internal Revenue Code to benefit you by making a few adjustments to your earning status. If you are an employee, you can deduct the cost of education that maintains or improves the skills required from your present job or is required by your employer, up to $2,500 of the cost of tuition, fees, and course materials paid during the taxable year. Okay, now, if you're self-employed, you can deduct the cost of education for your trade or business on Schedule C. You must be able to prove that that course maintains or improves the skills you need in your trade or business, or is required by law or regulation for keeping your license to practice in your trade or profession. But here's where you become powerful when leveraging the Schedule C. You see, there's no cap. There's no mention of $2,500. And outside of education, classes, conferences that are related to your industry are tax deductible. Online courses, summits, memberships, subscriptions, workshops are also tax deductible. There's a lot of latitude there. And I've been fortunate in my many years in business to be able to leverage this deduction. Let me show you a few examples. As I grow in my business, regardless of which business it is, obviously personal development and leadership is uber important, regardless of industry. And everybody knows that. So it should come as no surprise to you that phenomenal programs such as the Disney Institute program, for example, for the low price of $5,000 for a 3-day extravaganza to cover all of these incredible things: creativity and innovation, leadership excellence, selection, training, and engagement. Yep, $5,000, tax deductible. You know what else I did the same year? Went to Zappos. Yes. The flight, the rooms, the transportation, many of the meals, and of course, let's not forget about this valuable course so I can learn all about corporate culture and core values. Yep, that was a tax write-off too. Now, if I was a W-2 employee wanting to go to business school and take leadership courses and enter into a program that was $45,000 a year, well, yeah, can only write up to $2,500. But because I am a business owner and I have a Schedule C, now remember, muy importante, on your Schedule C, you can't just write off $10,000, $15,000, $80,000 in professional development courses. You definitely have to have the income coming in because you cannot be operating a hobby and be writing off all kinds of fancy courses and G-Wagons. So for those of you who've yet to walk on the wild side as an independent contractor, sole proprietor, or business owner, I present all of this information to you so you can see what's out there. And yes, when you are operating in that fashion, with great power comes great responsibility. So yes, you definitely have to cross your T's and dot your I's. You have to be formal. You have to be intentional with record keeping. You have to generate income, okay? Hobbies do not count. So your business or you yourself operating definitely has to be bringing in money, income, revenue. But when you have all of those pieces, the opportunity is great, just as I described. So I highly encourage you to look at all of the possibilities and see how these things can fit into your present and future. It's incredibly powerful.